So it's actually been a long time since I've made a video update. As you guys probably know from my last video, that I stopped using Emerald a long time ago um, due to an infection I got. A little update on that infection. It was like a month long. Yeah, I felt like crap. I felt almost dead. And then 2 weeks after the infection, um, and again, like I stopped Emerald like a week into the infection because I thought it was just a little cold at first. I should have stopped it right away, but I did one more injection, and I felt like that might have actually contributed to my my sickness getting worse. But yeah, um, really bad infection. 2 weeks after that infection, I started getting weird problems. I started getting my feet started burning. Um, what else happened? I'm trying to like recall. It's been a while. My feet started burning. I told you how I got into like a sauna, and like when I went into the sauna, I felt like buzzing down. It was like when I was in the sauna for like a couple minutes, I'd start feeling buzzing down my arms, and that was scary because like I thought it was neurological because like all the signs pointed to neurological. I'm like, oh crap, this like immunosuppressant caused some type of neurological issue, and I was psyching myself out like crazy too. I'm like, oh, am I seeing worse in my right eye or something? Which I actually still don't know to this day if like I was actually psyching myself out or what it was. Sorry about that. Excuse me. But like as of now, it's been February, March, April, May, June, July, August. It's been about 6 months actually since I've stopped Emerald, and it's been about 2 or 3 months since my symptoms actually went away of those weird burning symptoms. The first month from February to March were the worst. Like I still remember those were pretty bad. Like I'd actually take my shoes off because I'm like, what is going on? And it didn't hurt. It just felt weird, and like it felt like a slight burn with like a buzz. I don't know in my feet. It's mostly my right foot too. Um, yeah, so those went away. Went to go see a rheumatologist. Um, he said that I updated him about my situation. Of course, since I'm off the immunosuppressant, my low back stiffness is back. Um, as if this is the first video you've watched of mine, um, I mentioned when I was on Emerald that I was basically symptom free. Actually, symptom free, other than the sickness that happened later. But before that, I was symptom free, right? And I was playing ball, playing basketball, running around, doing really, really high impact stuff. Low back stiffness was gone, but now it's back, obviously, because I'm not on the medication. Pain's back, and same. You guys know the pain. Same general pain in the hip area, low back area, say sacral area. I think my neck's starting to get a little bit weird too now. I actually had an X-ray done, which is nice, just to make sure like everything's okay. And as of now, my spine looks completely healthy. There's no like fusing going on. There's no like I don't know what they're called. I think they're called spondylophytes or something. I think that's the term for it. But it's like when you have like levels of your vertebrae, bam, 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 bam. The vertebrae starts like bridging off, and it'll like because of like the immune system attacking it, and then the bone starts bridging off and it reaches the other vertebrae, and that's what actually causes the fusion. But yeah, I don't have any of that, not even the beginning of that, so that was nice. Especially because like I've had this for now since 2013, so it's been 4 years. Yeah, it's been about 4 years now. Maybe it's too early on, but we'll see. I actually, maybe I didn't learn from what happened, but I recently ordered Humira. They won't let me use Emerald anymore, the rheumatologist, because he's afraid that if you really were having some type of side effects, we can't just put you on the same medication again because he's afraid they'll come back or something. Um, I like to think that my side effects were due to my infection that occurred, because sometimes like really bad infections can cause, these like neurological like issues. I'm really hoping that things go well in Humira. The one thing that I noticed about Enbrel though, now that I even think back to it, and I don't remember if I mentioned this in a video, but in December, when like no sickness, nothing. This was actually right before I got sick, because I got sick in January, and I was sick for a month. But in December, I wasn't sick, but I was symptom free, and I was doing perfectly fine. I would get twitching, like my finger would start trembling like this. It wasn't I wouldn't call it a Parkinson's twitch, because like people with Parkinson's, they start twitching without doing anything, without any activity, and then when they do activity, the twitching goes away. The shaking. But my finger was shaking. It was going like that. I don't know if I think I showed it in videos where my finger was like literally going like that. And my fingers would sometimes do that. I think that was due to the medication. That was probably one of the side effects from the medication. I still don't know to this day if that was neurological too. And the scariest part is not knowing, but like as of now, other than my low back stiffness, I'm like symptom free from everything else, like burning wise and everything. Twitching's gone obviously now, like it's nice. Oh yeah, one other thing actually, my X-rays, the burning. It's weird how the burning started a month after I got sick. So like 2 weeks, actually wait, a month. I got sick in January, got better in February, like early February. 2 weeks after I got better, symptoms started. I don't know if those symptoms were due to the medication or the recent X-ray I had. The recent X-ray I had said that I'm starting to get foraminal stenosis, and my rheumatologist said that's not due to ankylosing spondylitis, which I don't know. I feel like he's like, oh yeah, it's just a form of osteoarthritis. You're kind of young to get it though, and I'm like, well, if I'm so young to get it, and it seems like it's out of the ordinary. So I don't know. I feel like it's due to ankylosing spondylitis. I don't know, but I mean, he's the rheumatologist, so obviously he knows. But he's claiming that it's not. I remember like some days like I can't bend my neck fully down because like I'd feel like this tight pull, and it wasn't like terribly painful. It was kind of painful, and maybe it was because of the way I've been sleeping and my terrible posture. Like, if you don't know me, actually you don't know me, but whenever I do my work, like when I did work for school, I would always be on the bed. I'd be laying on the bed and I'd be typing on the bed. So my neck was like naturally like this. My back, I have pretty bad posture for that reason. And I don't really like fully stand up straight or anything. And yeah, I don't even have any fusion or anything yet. It's just really bad posture from like years of just laying down like that. There's that. Maybe it's because of that. And like whenever I sleep, I have two pillows. So generally you have like that back pillow, right? That stands perfectly vertical, and then you have the other pillow that's horizontal, and it's literally like that. Actually, I don't know if that's common, but that's how we do it in my house. But like when I was sleeping early on, like for years, I've been sleeping with the back pillow horizontal, and the front pillow at a 45-degree angle resting on that back pillow like this. And I feel like maybe like years of sleeping like that could have messed up neck a little bit too. But yeah, I put my pillow down. I noticed automatically symptoms went down for my neck issues. And the stenosis that he said I had at 3 levels, which it's just weird. And everybody has this kind of stuff, right? Like everybody, like it just happens with age, right? Like mild, if it was like mild foraminal stenosis, it's like, yeah, you're getting older. I'm 20, almost 22 now. Everybody has like rheumatological changes, right? But the weird part was like in my lumbar, I had 2 in my lumbar area. I think it was like L4 or L5. Down there, I had mild stenosis on my right or left side. I don't remember. Mild stenosis on another lumbar area. And then up here in my cervical region, I have 2 regions as well. Oh no, I think I have 1 in my lumbar and 2 in my cervical region. The lower cervical region, I have mild foraminal stenosis, which again, like the mild stuff, I just associate to general aging, and mild's mild, right? But then he said I had like moderate, which is like it goes mild, moderate, severe, right? So it's like the next level up on the left side of my cervical area, like C3 or something, which kind of explained the symptoms I was having, and the symptoms I still get if I'm not careful. But yeah, maybe, and I guess what I was trying to get to with a large loop around and that tangent I went on was that maybe the burning was due to that. But although I still think that's a really, really, really slim chance because the timing of the burning started like after I got sick. So I don't know, unless it's just a coincidence that I got sick, and it was a coincidence that it happened at this. It coincided the times. But yeah, other than that, living life, still working out, getting them gains in the gym. Can't run anymore. Sucks. Do some cardio. As a dummy, I was doing lunges and stuff, and I have this like frequently injure my groin area on my left side, so I'm kind of like off limits on legs for a while. But I'm just waiting for that to heal, and doing leg extensions and stuff right now just to kind of maintain my legs a little bit. And yeah, I'll get back to squatting and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean that's the one thing that if you're not on medication like me, I haven't been on medication for like six months now, and 3 years before that, I was only on Enbrel for like 3 months total, like actually 3 months. It's really important to exercise, and it's just one of those conditions that exercise makes you feel better. After exercise, I almost feel symptom free. Like it's crazy, and cardio is really important and all that stuff. Like go on the elliptical, or just know your body. Some people, sometimes it's weird. Sometimes the elliptical will cause more inflammation in my sacral area. One thing that's pretty good that I've never actually had inflammation with, but it's pretty good for in cardio terms is I don't know what the machine's called. It's kind of like an elliptical, but it's like a full body machine where you're like moving like this. A lot of people with like knee issues also go on it. Burn a lot of calories on it too, and you work up a pretty good sweat, which is nice. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it's pretty low impact. I mean, that's why people with like certain knee arthritises go on it as well. What else? Graduated school. Yippee. So I'm just kind of hanging out right now. I don't think there's anything else other than the fact that I'm going to be starting Humira most likely pretty soon. Really hope things go better with the Humira. Yeah, that's it. If I think of anything else, I'll just make another video. Alright, see you guys later.